Hello, guys. Welcome to Youth Hub. Today, we are going to be discussing on things we knew before going to the university. Do you have any experiences?
No, not really. So I think you should start.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be putting myself in a friend's shoes. There was this time we were in the university, the lecture hall. We're waiting for our lecturer to come and teach us or come and lecture us. Yeah, that's the right word. Come and lecture us. So we had our notebooks, we had our pens, we had everything set. The lecturer came in and just started talking. He was just talking for about 20 minutes, only to come back and ask us a question he had of a question of something he had said about 4 minutes ago. And when he asked the question, not even a single hand was raised to answer the particular question he had asked of something he had mentioned 4 minutes, just 4 minutes ago, because we were all waiting for him to give us notes on what he had said or specific things on things he had said. The lecturer asked a question and no one was able to answer. He then asked who had taken notes of anything he had said for the past 20 minutes, only to realize the whole class was silent. He told us that in a lecture hall, you do not expect a teacher or a lecturer to come in and start giving you notes. He's only going to be talking. So that was when we understood the difference between lecturing and teaching. With lecturing, it is just a piece of information that is being given. No specific notes are given, no there's no dialogue between two people like how you expect in your junior high or in your primary schools. With lecturing is different. A teacher comes, or let me use the right word, a lecturer comes in and he just speaks. He's just giving us information. Of course there will be slides that will come out later on, there will be notes that will come out later on, but at that particular moment in that class setting, because it's a large group of students, that is why it's called a lecture. So he's just going to be giving lectures. So the best thing you can do is to take notes of things he's saying at that particular time instead of waiting for him to give notes at the end of every session. If you do that, you're just going to be missing out on so many things. So that was one thing we had learned. Yes, when you're in SHS or in primary or JHS, you hear your teachers talking about stuff like this, but it's until you experience it before you actually know the real deal. So we had to experience it before knowing the real difference between teaching and lecturing. So that is a story I have shared. Yeah.
Okay. So in fact, I just remembered something. I have a friend. Let me see if I can call him so that he will share his personal experience with us. Okay. So you guys, please hold on. Okay. So while I call him, let me see if I can share his story before he himself shares his story. His name is Francis.
Briefly.
Yeah. Brief story. Okay. He said he was in the hall, and then while the lecturer was lecturing, the whole place was quiet, and then instead of people speaking up and saying, "Say you are going a little too fast" or something, everybody was quiet. And he was like, as for him, there, he got up and was like, "Nah, say you are going too fast. Me, I don't understand." That's what he said. So while we wait for him, okay, hello, Francis. What's up,
I did, Charlie.
Charlie? I don't want make you share your experience. Give me
Okay.
you make ready. Your experience as you be like university ID, like the lecture or how everything did.
For now, everything be normal, but then I think last week they asked a good class,
Yeah.
then the lecturer to move.
Mm-hmm.
Then the lecturer to move, but then he was in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
We like 95% of the people that did the class, they know the bar.
You know the
We didn't
vibe.
need it.
Hey.
Yeah, they know the bar.
Uh-huh.
We me too. I did the bar. I raised my hands to the professor, please, you're in a hurry. We thought, say, hey, you this small boy, you're telling me I'm in a hurry. Why don't you understand? And I was like, say, this place and this place and this place. And it was like, and he explained it to me. You know,
Yeah.
with the business like this at the bar. Then I know the Bible, but then I thought, see, yes, professor is okay. So That'll be the funniest experience I've had so far.
So why is it you know the Bible you talk and see then you the Bible?
How you go explain now? Still, you know, go bow. So the best thing is to accept it and yeah, you bow. So that when you go to your hostel, you get someone to teach you. You bow.
Yeah, okay.
So that's how we get it for years.
So basically, them know they teach you anything, then come, then we can't talk them mind, and the rest be up to you.
The thing is, you are going for class, you are going to class for attendance, and you come back to your hostel and teach yourself. You know,
Yeah.
that be the system we live for here for you, months.
All right, Charlie. Charlie, thank you for your experience.
Okay, all right.
I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Wow, there's something he said that I loved. He
Mhm.
said, for us for a uni, when you are there, the thing is about you going for when you go to the class, you're just going for class attendance. But when you come back, you are coming to teach yourself.
Mhm.
So the lectures that you are going for is just for you to get information on everything that is going to be going on. Oh. But when you come back, that means that there are certain things you must be putting in place in order to be able to teach yourself. Something like, for example, I'm just citing an example. You can go to class, you have phones. In uni, phones are allowed. So you have phones. You can just try recording most of the class sessions or most of the lecture sessions. And when you go back to your dormitories or your rooms or hostels, you can watch them all over again. If they are too long, you can watch them while you are either cooking or relaxing on your bed or something. You can just find time and you take notes of the things you feel are most important. Instead of waiting for a whole class session to be maybe over 2 or 3 class sessions, which are going to be long, because in uni I heard you can be in school for like you can be in class for like 2 hours 3 hours and the lecture is just going on. So you can just take notes of the things that you feel are important from the videos that you've recorded and wait for the other slides from the teachers or how do I put it?
Yeah, like
Recommended textbooks and stuff from teachers. Yeah. Do you have anything to say?
okay. While you are maybe recording if it's an audio you're recording, make sure that you pay attention to. You can't just be like, okay, I'm here. I record it and I'll go back and I'll listen. Nah, it's a very bad idea. So while you are recording, you are paying attention just in case you get something that you know that okay, this is very important. So that one will be in your head, and whatever it is you've missed during the lecture, when you are recording and you are playing it back, you're able to listen and be like, okay, so this is what I didn't really hear, or this is what I didn't really understand. Okay.
Okay. Well, I do have this one friend that I'll also be calling for us to hear her experience about uni. Till then, see you later.